Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Thinking Out Loud. Here with two beautiful people again. Introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Rachel Strode. I'm part of the Collab Co. and I run track.
I am Levy. I go by the name of Lev, and I'm part of the Collab Co. as well, and I do not run track.
I'm Zay. Odds are you probably know who I am already if you're watching this. I would like you to do your sport and position, your school, and who you wake up every day and work hard for.
I love that. Okay, so my sport is track and field. My position is a jumper, so I range from high jump, long jump, triple jump, kind of wherever coach wants to throw me in. And every day, I would say I wake up for future me. I want to impress that person in the future, and I just see that person, and I'm like, all right, we're going to go get it. Like, each day,
Okay, she's
one
making it
step.
hard for everybody else.
Swear.
They're getting better and better each time.
Yeah,
We
you
love
gotta,
future
you gotta
me.
look in the mirror, you know?
It's an investment. I'm glad you're
100%.
investing in yourself. Glad you're investing in yourself. What's your favorite and least favorite part about being an athlete?
Oh, okay. I would say this year it's really changed with COVID. A lot of it has been just like adapting. And I think that
Yeah.
it's been actually my favorite part because it's helped me as an athlete, like adapt to different situations and just see like the full range of being an athlete. Like it's not just, going to the gym like you have the ability to all the time. It's like, all right,
Yeah.
now I got to manage my schedule. Now I got to figure a lot of things out and, be careful with health and a lot of other things too. It kind
Yeah.
of just shows the full range of
Watch
being
your
an
moves.
athlete.
COVID definitely switched up the
Yeah.
baseline for trying to do anything.
Facts.
Honestly. Made it
Facts.
a lot
Yeah, you
harder.
tried running with a mask on or jumping?
Yeah, I was about
I
to
couldn't
say,
imagine.
Yeah.
Tough.
I couldn't
Yeah.
imagine.
Breathe. Sweat on your mask.
Oh my gosh.
Swear. The adaptability, though, I think that's really, I think that's a great answer
I think
because
that's what shows, yeah.
because like one of the cool things about like student athletes and just athletes in general is like there's a lot of parallels that we draw from like sports to our real lives.
Oh, yeah.
And so being able to adapt and being able to like move and being able to just adapt with change is super important, especially because the world is changing so quick.
So
Every
quick.
single
So
day.
quick. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's going in and out. We might go back on a lockdown, so that might change the way everything's
Yeah.
going again. Might be working out at home again. You know what I mean?
You never know. You
Yeah,
really never know.
The Chloe Tings workout in my room when I'm trying not to breathe heavy and my parents walk by. Oh,
It's bad. Playing your music low, trying to work out, not jump. You know what
yeah,
I
I
mean?
know. My parents bang, what are you doing in here? I'm working out, I'm sorry.
At least you stuck at it, because a lot of people might have lost their drive because of COVID. They might have gave
Yeah.
up. You know what I mean? They're used to a certain
Yeah.
way, and it doesn't go their way, so they quit. And you didn't quit, so
Half my team
Did you
went
really
down.
want it?
It got small for a little bit there. That's definitely true. And I think hopefully coming now out of this, after the lockdown again, maybe if that happens,
yeah.
Sure.
hopefully from there, people will like start to get back to normal life and
Yeah.
get that motivation back,
I'm honestly losing faith on things going back to normal.
I mean,
So
I
feel
don't.
like
I-
it would be better to just adapt with what's going on. 'Cause
It-
That is true. The new normal. I've heard
Yeah,
that
this is
so
the new
many
normal.
times.
But like that's
AC and BC, like BC's before COVID, and AC's after
There you
COVID.
go.
Like,
I didn't see that.
it's like, yo, that was like 2020 BC.
Yeah,
Like,
facts, back
and it's
to
like,
old
dang,
days.
that was a long time ago.
Yo, that's so funny. That is
BC
so
and AC.
funny.
Before
That's-
mask
absolutely.
fishing and all that stuff.
I swear. But, like,
Everything's
that's-
different.
That's the thing, though, is like I honestly don't think like there is no normal. Like, which
Yeah.
back to the adaptability. Like
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
Gotta
like,
be quick on your toes.
Next year is going to be completely different than this year was. Like even with like
scared.
masks or not, or like vaccines or whatever, like whatever it is,
Yeah.
it's going to be different.
Then it makes being an athlete so hard.
It does make.
I
me
feel like
an
they get it
athlete
the
tough.
worst. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You guys
red
definitely get
shirting
it.
and trying to figure out, your eligibility too on top of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being an athlete is tough, but I feel like it's also one of like, it's probably like one of, and just maybe I'm biased, but like I think it's one of the best things that anybody can do.
Oh yeah, there's
can't
nobody
imagine not
more
being an
mentally
athlete.
built than an athlete.
I can't imagine. Like, what would I do with my day? How would I spend it? I spend my whole day around when I have
I was
to
gonna
go to
say,
the gym.
describe your day for us.
Yeah, like
Like, what's your average
it's
day?
kind of around that. It's when coach decides when practices, and then around that, it's classes and it's friends when I can and family.
Friends is important. Family is
Yeah.
important. I also was gonna ask you, who's your biggest role model? Like, who's your inspiration in this? That's not yourself. I know you said future me.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? Which is great.
I definitely think 2021 was a crazy year for me. My nephew was born, but I also lost my best friend, and so
Sorry to hear that.
yeah. So knowing some of the things that he's not going to be able to see, but just knowing that I can do something bigger than myself. Like if this life is really that short and it can go that quickly, then
Yeah.
you got to spend it, like enjoying every moment. I know that sounds so cliche
Yeah.
and cheesy because there's times where,
But it's serious though. You don't know when stuff's gonna happen.
right?
You never
Could
do.
be here today and gone tomorrow.
Right?
Facts. Facts.
Absolutely, especially with the way the world's set up today.
So I think just him in general and just the mindset change that I got from it, it was just like, wow, even though you're 20, I mean, I'm 20, so like, I'm like, oh, I'm never going to die. Like, I can even imagine dying. Like, I don't, wrinkles now, like, but it's going to come eventually. And so I just want to look back on my life and be like, I'm proud of what I did. Like, I worked hard.
You're on the right track.
Leave that footprint, if anything. You know what I mean?
Right?
Like, have a reason for people to remember you.
Exactly. That's all we have at the end of the day, you know?
You die twice. You die when you die, and you die when people stop talking about you.
100%.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your spirit will stay alive. I just don't die.
So is the goal to only die once then? And have it leave a legacy
the goal is
that
to
lives
only
forever?
die. Because there's people who only die once in this world. There's people who only die once in this world. Steve
100%.
Jobs will never get forgotten. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Martin Luther King.
There's legends. And
Yeah.
for you, if you become one of those legends, then
When?
never have to work.
When
you become,
we
we don't.
all
We
all
say
become
if.
one of those.
When we all we're all rich. We're in a big condo. We're
Facts.
making the
Right.
same podcast in the future.
Facts.
For you people again.
And TikToks. I want to see
And
some.
TikToks, yeah, we're gonna be
Hey,
all of that.
I love that.
Facts.
And I think something just to add on, I really appreciate about just the Collab Co and the energy. It's like knowing that there's so many great people in one building too. Like you can feel it. Like I'm
the
such a
energy
big
in this
person-
room is vibrating.
Such a person on vibes, and I know it sounds kind of cheesy, but like
No, that vibe's important.
when you
Aura.
surround yourself with
Yeah.
people who are like motivational and want to get up at 4 a.m. with you and
Facts.
want to go to the gym and not just like sit and watch TV all day.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, like even when I'm down, I can pick you up, and it's vice versa. I love that.
Yeah.
That means a lot. That means a lot because,
Yeah.
like, you know, the one thing that, like, for me personally is, like, you know, I'm 26, or I'll be 26 in a month. But, like, I've been able to, like, do a lot of things, like work, business, personal, and I've never been able to do it by myself. I've always had people who've
Takes
helped
a
me do it.
village.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so, like, just
Can't
the fact
do it
that I'm
alone.
in this place with you guys and
A bunch of beautiful,
can't-
uplifting
and
people
you
at
can't
the same
fake
time.
you can't fake energy. Like,
fake
you know
it.
what I mean? I'm having a
People
good
out there in the
time.
corner with it suited up. You know what I mean? You can't fake that.
You can't make that up.
You can't fake that.
Like, he woke
I
up
wish
this
you guys
morning
could
and
see
was
the whole
like,
room.
yo,
Y'all are
like,
missing
this is
it.
how I feel.
This is great. Yeah.
Like, that's
I
incredible.
love that.
Yeah, me too.
Ugh.
This is
Me
great.
too.
Can you tell me the top 5 things in your life that you love, whether it be sports, family, a hobby? It could be anything. It could be M&Ms. Anything you want it to be.
Okay.
Whatever makes you smile.
I got a cat this year, so I'm a cat mom now.
How's that going for you?
Good. He likes to bite a lot, so we're getting out of that phase, hopefully.
It's like having a kid.
Yeah,
It's like having a
literally,
kid,
he's like my
honestly.
baby. He's dripped out. He has a chain. He has a carrier. He's got shoes.
The last thing I thought she was gonna say is he's dripped out, head to toe, got it on.
Rachel knows what's up. Rachel knows what's up. Rachel's hip to
Good
the game.
cat mom, yeah. Fly
So,
cat.
he's
Our cat's
definitely-
flyer than yours.
Yeah, and then this is where we insert the burr, 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 it's gonna be
Whoever's editing this, please put a picture of her cat right here with the chain
There
on.
you go. The glasses come down and everything. So he's definitely up there. My family is huge.
Family's very important.
My dad, he did track. My mom did track. My brother did track. Just found
Runs in
out
the
he's
family.
second in the state for hurdles. Super
wow.
proud of him.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Y'all are some jumpers.
Yeah, we just got some hops.
Family full of jumpers, yeah.
Swear.
I'm actually the shortest. So everyone's over 6 foot but me, so a little
that cheated
upset.
you.
How tall are you?
I'm 5, 8, 9.
That's still
That's
pretty
still tall.
though. Yeah, that's pretty tall.
Still tall.
But-
Well, you definitely got cheated a bit. Definitely.
But no, family's huge. Like I said, I have a nephew, so that's really, really fun having him come into this world and so
Yeah.
cute and little. Like,
Yeah.
I already know.
stealing the attention
Aw.
away from my cat, though.
Cat's about to claw.
I was saying they're going to end up having beef. I didn't want to say it. Yeah.
No, but and really, I think just to end it, friends, just like people, and
Good
even
people.
and what I've learned this year is even friends that don't continue on your journey with you, friends that are just there momentarily.
You're ahead
to
of your
help you
time.
something.
I was gonna say, yeah,
You're ahead of your time.
Yeah,
Appreciate
you're
that.
very. ahead
This
of
is
your
shit that
time.
I'm like I'm just starting to like realize.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I'm just
Like
starting to
it's
realize.
it's so
Big
true,
on
and I
energy.
think especially with COVID, like I disconnected from a lot of people. Just
And you
because-
realize, yeah, because you're not around them. You know
and
what I
then
mean? Don't
realized
talk
it's
to them all the
okay.
time.
You know, like
People grow apart.
yeah, like it's not
grow apart.
always they're lessons learned, and you just appreciate it for what it is. And I think that just having those types of friends where I can be like, I appreciated our friendship, I learned something, and then I can move forward. You know,
Yeah.
like hope I gave them something
Yeah.
too.
Sure.
Great memories.
Sure.
You still look back
Yeah.
and think about all the happy moments you had.
Yeah.
Not bad blood. Stop having bad blood with people because y'all fell off. Things happen. You know what I mean?
Never burn a bridge just to light my way. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Feel me?
Absolutely.
I like that answer. You got me thinking now.
I was about to say,
Holy
yeah,
shit.
you're getting deep. Yeah, everyone's getting better and better. I'm excited to see how it's gonna end because each athlete we're doing, it's like
Yeah,
it's
and
getting
all the different personalities too. Like it's
great
gonna be
room for
fun
the
to
room.
have all
Did a
that
good thing.
energy.
Appreciate
Did a
you.
good thing,
We
man.
did a good thing.
We did a good thing. Absolutely. What's the biggest highlight of your journey? You would say, like your favorite memory of being an athlete.
Okay, I would say my favorite ones are the embarrassing ones because they stick out. So.
Now you can laugh at them, but in the moment it was like,
Oh my
ooh,
gosh!
that was.
I remember my first college meet. It was in Youngstown, and I show up, and I am the shortest one there. And I'm like 5'8", 5'9", so like that's like normal. I thought for
Yeah.
college. I look up, the first lady I meet, Olympic athlete.
Damn.
Olympic athlete,
man.
won gold, like does high jump, insane. So proud of her. She posted on her Instagram, so that was
Oh, no,
hype.
that's what's up. Shout out to her.
But I was just like, wow, this is not what I thought. Like coming into it,
Sure.
like I gotta raise the bar, literally. Like, and I think,
Yeah, literally.
I think, yeah. I think the thing though was, it became my favorite moment because I was proud of myself because instead of literally looking up at everyone and being like, man, like I'm small, like I can't do
Yeah.
this. I was like, let's do it.
Yeah.
Like, let's see what I can do.
That's the dog in you. That's the dog
Yeah, I was
in
like,
you.
let's see what I can do, and if I fall in the bar completely and run into everything and make it okay,
It is what it is.
Yeah.
it is what it is. Like
See,
at
I-
least I tried.
Absolutely.
You have
and
a great mindset.
phenomenal
That's
mindset.
honestly-
For being like 20, well, I mean,
yeah.
who am I to say you have a great mindset for being 20, right? Like your experience has shaped you into who you are. So
Yeah.
like I think that's incredible.
But that's what I'm saying. Usually people don't have those experiences to learn these things at 20. People are still
Facts.
thinking stupid at 20.
Facts.
You know
That's
what
why
I
I'm-
mean?
that's why I'm telling you,
So
sports
you're
is the best
thinking
thing
very ahead of
Yeah.
time.
anybody
Oh,
could
So
yeah.
do.
imagine where you'll be at 25.
And I think
You know what I mean?
not
Like-
to
Exactly.
not to brag, but I think track
Brag.
does that especially. I'm gonna brag. Track
Yeah.
does that especially because it's an individual sport too. Like you have your team, which is
Yeah.
great in other sports. Like I've done soccer and basketball, and it's not the same. Like when you're competing against yourself, you're competing for yourself. It's like your mindset changes. You're like, this is for
Explain
me.
some of the difficulties of like compared to being on a team and going out there by yourself and knowing no one
Yeah.
else can help you.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
you that has to do it. What do you think when you're on the line and it's like I have to do this? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I used to have my dad as my coach in high school, so it was easy. I was like, all right, I got my support team, but like
Yeah.
now that it's just me going into college, like I get to that startup line and it's just like me staring like down at the jump, and I'm like, all right, this is my time.
Just me in the jump.
Yeah, and I think honestly, once you're able to just kind of zone everything out as an athlete, that's kind of what I go through, and I'm like. I have a little routine. I take 2 jumps, I slap my legs, and then I just like stare and I run through the jump in my head. And I'm like manifesting. I'm like, this is what I'm gonna do. Like I'm
Yeah.
gonna go and I'm gonna get my PR. And I think just having that is like such a benefit. I know you said challenges, but that's kind of
Yeah.
it's both a challenge and a benefit. Cause
And
it
it's great that you're
challenges
turning a challenge into a benefit.
me. Yeah, I like that. I like
You
that.
know what I mean?
And I like how you're also like blocking out like everything else, right? So
Yeah.
whenever we were talking to Erica, we were talking about like some of the like challenges in life and all that, and like
Yeah.
it's just one of the things that she said is like it's just me versus me, right? It's like it's literally
Yeah.
you're on it by yourself, and
Yeah.
like we kind of like we spoke earlier, the parallels that you draw from life to sports and all that too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like I couldn't imagine like being able to mentally like flip the switch, block everything out, and focus on yourself and your goal
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
not only important for track, like
It's important for life.
It's important for life.
It's important for
Exactly.
life.
Like I used to be really anxious too. Like I would be like, well, does my hair look okay? Does my outfit look okay? Is anyone and then I realized nobody cares.
yeah, nobody,
to be blunt, nobody cares.
Nobody.
That's a big thing
Like,
too. That's an important.
When I see someone, I'm not
topic.
like, oh my gosh, like what? That does not match. Like,
Yeah,
and if
yeah.
you do, then that's on you.
Exactly.
If-
Yeah,
I'm
stop being that
yeah.
person too. You
Facts.
never know what somebody's going through. Don't be judgmental.
For sure. And I think just once I realized nobody cares, not in the harsh way. Nobody cares as in they have a lot going on in their own life.
Yeah,
And
they're not worried about you.
yeah.
And you should be worried about yourself more than
And I think
worried
it comes
about what
from
other people think.
self-love. That's the biggest thing. When
Self-love
you
and self-care is important.
when
in
you can
anything.
focus on yourself and not get uncomfortable, it's like, okay, I love myself enough to know that I
blissful
want
feeling.
them to achieve. Yeah. Like,
a blissful feeling.
yeah.
I fuck with you, Rach.
I was about to say,
Great
yeah,
answers.
you're talking your talk.
That's
you are
what I'm
talking
saying.
your talk.
Just need to give me a mic.
Keep
That's
motivating. If you could give any advice to other athletes your age, what would you give them?
That's a good question.
And you got a great head on your shoulders, so don't let them down. They're watching
All right.
And listening.
and listening. Yeah.
I would say athletes my age, so around 20.
Yeah, let's just say they're in college. They just started college, you know what I mean? College athletes.
I would say again, just that you versus you mentality. That is going to get you the farthest thing in life. When you stop comparing yourself to other people and start comparing yourself to yourself, your future self, and are able to let go of the past, those all combined will make you like the strongest person, strongest athlete, tie everything else together.
That's facts.
Beautiful.
That's facts. That's very well said.
Thank you.
Listen to what she's saying. She knows what she's talking about. She absolutely knows what she's talking about. Do you have any questions for her?
No, I'm literally like just fucking pondering, bro. Like she's got me thinking
Do
about.
you want to ask that collab company question?
Yeah. So why the collab company? I guess you kind of talked about it earlier, but why? Like, because you don't have to be here.
Yeah.
What made you want to be here?
Well, it was really funny. I got a text from our like athletic director, and she was like, "All right, there's someone here from Collab Co." And I was like, "What's that?" Like, I don't know, but
Sure.
I'm interested. I want to see it out. So I was the first one to your table. I don't
You
know
were?
if you remember that.
I do remember.
But
She's an OG. We respect that.
We do
We
respect
love that. Yeah.
We do respect it.
And I was nervous to go by myself. I was like, I don't know if this is something that I want to get myself into. My life is really busy. I kind of did a little bit of research first
Yeah.
because that's me as a person,
Sure.
a little nerdy. But
As you should.
but I went, and I think it was just the moment I talked to you. Like, not to sound cheesy,
Yeah.
but like I was like, I can tell that this is something you're passionate about,
Yeah.
and that you want to see grow. And I love being a part of anything that someone's passionate about. Like, even if I'm not passionate about it, like we can share that passion, and I want to see like you grow. Like, let's see it.
Fuck yeah, awesome, absolutely.
Such a good dude, man.
Oh, man.
It's such a pleasure to know you.
There's a tissue box here.
Yeah.
But like I appreciate that. And in all honesty though, like just being here and seeing everybody, like people interacting, like this is like what
I was gonna say.
this is like the
You ever
vision.
sit here and think like you made this happen? Like there's people
No,
in this
because
room.
like to be honest with you, I
I mean, it's more than
right?
just you, but
But like this is like
some people are here
this is the
solely
vision.
because
Yeah,
even
sure,
Erica said,
Sure.
"I trust you.
Sure.
She trusts you."
Sure.
so.
Sure. But I mean, I don't know. You guys like make it easy to like do this shit.
I
Like
think it just flows.
it does.
And
Like
when things
this was
are
not.
in flow, oh
Yeah.
my gosh!
You already know.
like,
You already
Everything's
know.
natural. We
Everything's
didn't know we were
natural.
gonna do the podcast thing until maybe a couple days before.
Right.
I didn't
Here we
know
are
till I
getting
showed up.
great
Exactly.
conversation
And I love
from
it.
you
And
guys.
it's, you know what
You guys
I
were
mean?
not ready
Just-
for this. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
you're
No.
more than prepared.
Thank you. That means a lot to me,
course.
and I'm happy that you're here. I'm happy that you're part
Thanks.
of the collab company. And
It's just
Excited to
crazy
see
going
what
from
you do.
signing the shirt the first time just because I was interested to now like being here, doing a
the
podcast,
vibes, seeing
getting a
the
photo,
energy.
wearing cool merch.
get your merch.
Make sure you come some merch.
Gotta plug it, you know? I just it's cool to see how in such a short time something can grow like that. And I
Yeah.
think if we keep watering it, like I can't even wait to see where it goes.
Oh, I'm excited. I'm
be
excited.
great.
We're about to take this shit to the moon. All
All
of
right,
us.
let's
I can
to
feel
Mars.
it. Feels like we're on a
remember our
spaceship
route?
right now. We're going to Mars. Yeah. We're going to Mars.
We're going to Mars with these bars.
Do you have any other questions or anything?
I
top.
really don't. I mean, if anything though, like I would just based off of this conversation, like I would encourage you to like get in front of like a fucking mic or
Yeah, low-key, like,
no, I'm dead
I see a lot of
ass, though.
I would
athletes who
love
are-
to do a podcast. Like if you want someone to join
I can honestly tell. We can do one. You know
I'm
what I mean?
serious.
Off
not
the-
even kidding.
All right,
I
cool.
would, I
Just
would
we'll set that
actually
up.
love it.
We'll set
I
that up.
seriously would
That's
love
what.
it.
Yeah, Lev knows. We can get you
Yeah.
to the studio.
Facts.
Okay, bet.
Nah, but like
That's,
for real though,
that's
like
a dream for me. See how
I-
things flow?
I do.
Yeah, and then look, now we got another
got
connection. You know what I
exactly.
mean? 'Cause life is all about connections. Go
That's
collab
it.
with somebody.
Go collab
Yeah.
with somebody.
Better than
man.
LinkedIn.
Collab. Co.
Facts.
Do you have anything you want to say to the people? Your goodbyes to the people?
I would say, since this is like an inspirational talk, I've inspired myself from this, so I hope you're inspired. I hope
She
you're
inspired me
feeling-
on this couch today.
I would just say, if you have something that you want to start it. If it fails, it fails. But
At least you tried.
At least you tried.
You gave it your all, and that's gonna be
this
enough for you.
started this year, and like I was
Facts.
so impressed. I mean, like now we're here in the studio, like I said. So
Mm-hmm.
I think to end it off, just go for your dreams. As cheesy as that sounds.
Go for your dreams.
Go to Mars.
Go to Mars.
Rachel,
baby.
it's been
We'll see you
beautiful.
out there.
We enjoy your company. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Rachel.
So fun.